Alright, so we got a new frame here today to check out. It's from Racer X FPV. So everybody knows about the Twig. I showed it on my channel. It's all over the place. Everybody loves them. I love them. Twig is an awesome frame. This is a smaller frame of the Twig. What we have here is called the Twiglet. Twiglet and Twiglet Mini. So this one is for 65mm props, and this one is for 2-inch props. So a half-inch difference in prop size, and 2 inch is quite a bit smaller. These things are just incredibly light, just insanely light. I don't even know if they're going to show up on my scale. My scale doesn't do tenths, but let's check. 3 grams. Yep, 3 grams for the Twiglet Mini. This one, I just screwed this canopy on, so I guess we can just do it with, it's probably like 4 grams for this one, I would bet. And let's see what it is with the battery holder and the canopy. 10 grams, damn, that's light. That's crazy light. I'll just take this off real quick, because I am kind of curious. I bet it's around 4 grams. We'll weigh everything though, just to see. My scale sucks, but it'll give you a good idea. Okay. Five. So it's probably, whoa, how is that standing up? What the hell? It's probably right at 5 grams. So 5 grams, 3, this could be 3.5, 4, okay. It's closer to 4, so 4 grams. Come on. 4 grams, 5 grams. Okay, these are 1.5 millimeters thick. So you might be saying, that's really thin, and it is, but keep in mind that this also has the brackets here and here, and the arms they go wider down here, you know, so it's gonna be tough. I mean, I don't know for sure, I can't say how tough, because I haven't flown one of these yet. These are brand new, they're not even, you know, you can't even buy one yet. But I was talking with Brian, and he says it should be around 7 days from now that they will be available on the Phoenix 3D website. There will be 2 different types of kits you can buy, and then lots of different spare stuff you can get. So if you buy just the regular kit, I'm trying to remember what the price was going to be, dang it. Oh, okay. This one will be $19.99, which is a really good price, and it comes with the frame. You get a canopy, you get stack screws and nuts, I think, and a battery strap and a set of props. So that's a really good price for everything that you get, 20 bucks. And then the Twiglet Mini, same deal, except the Twiglet Mini comes with this new canopy, and this is the low profile canopy. Also, both of these canopies have higher tilt than the old Twig canopy had. I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's longer, so I believe it goes to 55mm or 55 degrees now. So you can see how much more low profile this one is for the Twiglet Mini. Definitely a lot lower. Looks pretty cool. You got on the low profile one, you got 2 different screws, so depending on where you want it to sit. This one just has 1 screw hole, but I'm not sure how new this is. There might be an updated one or something that has 2. I'm not sure, but 1 has always worked just fine for me. It always makes it to where the lens is just inside. So yeah, Twiglet Mini comes with the low profile one. But like I said, you can buy any of these separately and put it on whatever one you want. You can put the low profile one on the 65mm or whatever. So canopy, battery strap, props, stack hardware, you know, that's what you get. That's for the standard kit. And then if you want the deluxe kit, it will also come with I think 3 different battery holders, and that will be an extra $7, and you get 3 battery holders, and then I think you get some of those little 3D printed like wire holders. It just wraps around the arm, and arm guards, little arm guards. I think they work better putting them on upside down or whatever, I don't know, but yeah, you get arm guards and 3 battery holders for $7 more, and the little wire holders. So that's a really good price, because I mean, I've seen other things like this cost way more than $7 for all that you're getting. Let's see. So this isn't the one that's going to be the retail version. This is a V1. There's a V2 now, or the final version, and it has another slot right here in the carbon. So that is for if you want to run your battery regular way or toilet tank style. You'll be able to put your battery strap either this way or this way. And there's also a new battery holder design compared to the old version that just had one line like this here, where it just had one, you know, so you stick it in, turn it, and then that's the way it has to stay. This has 2, like a cross, so when you stick it in, you can turn it. See, it goes in at a 45, so then when you lock it into place, it's either turned straight or you can turn it sideways. And I don't know if you can hear that or see that it like notches. There's a notch, there's a notch. So it stays in place once you turn it, which is really nice, because on the old version, if you tried to turn it, or when you turned it sideways, you had to like actually move it to where you want it to be exactly, and then that was it, you know, it stayed there. This actually locks into place, so it's locked. See, I have to push really hard to get it to turn, and then it clicks into place. So that's just awesome. That's the best design I've ever seen. And I'm not sure exactly what different sizes you get with the 3 different battery holders. Man, this is just so perfect. It's just such a perfect fit. Dang, that's awesome. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a 2S and a 3S type of deal. Like it says on the side too. This says 3S. Let's see. I got a 450. That's probably too big. I got a 5. It's so weird how the G&B 450s are bigger, but it's because they're wider and shorter than the 525 race day quads. Let me grab one of those. These are just so much smaller, but they're longer. So for the 3S one, it says 3S on the side. Fits the 525. Perfect. And they are expandable, you know, or self-adjusting, whatever. Damn, that's a nice snug fit. Ugh. It's getting stuck. Gotta wiggle it. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. These two look the same. Well, one's wider, but they fit the same size battery. I like the wider one. And then 2S probably fits a 450. Yep, nice and snug. perfect. It's just so nice to be able to just have it like this. And I mean, I would prefer these over a battery strap. Stick it in, lock it, stick your battery in, you're ready to go. And it only has a little wiggle, not like the other one where you could turn it all the way. That's really nice. So I do have one that I just finished building. It's the regular Twiglet, and it has a low profile canopy on it though. Let me show you. So here it is with the low profile. The low profile canopy is going to be a little bit harder to fit things inside. This has a RXSR that I busted the plug off of and direct soldered it. And then it also has the nameless 400 milliwatt VTX, which is super tiny. So, you know, I have the VTX mounted to the back of the camera, and then the RXSR is in the back going sideways. So it's just behind the camera. And it fit just beautifully. And you can even see the, well, you probably can't see on camera, but I can see the bind button is just right inside this slot right here. So it's just perfect. But it wasn't really easy, you know. For some people that aren't great at building it, you might have trouble using this low profile canopy, but you know, that's why they have the taller one. The taller one you can definitely fit other things or more things in compared to it. So it turned out really nice. It looks really nice. Let's get a weight. See what this weighs all built up. This one has Runcam Nano 2, and then the other two things I said. Also, I think this is a Beta FPV 12 amp Whoop FC and Diatone Mamba 1103s. These are the 6500 kV. Be perfect for 3S and some T65 props. So let's see what this weighs. 53. That's a pretty respectable weight there. Let's see if you were doing a 452S, 83. That's damn good. 525, 3S, 96. Ooh, that's getting up there. But you probably aren't going to be using a 525 3S on this because, like I said before, it is 1.5 millimeters thick. So it's not meant to have big old motors on it and big old batteries. It's made to be super, super light. Like you see here, these 1103s are very light. And because the frame's light, you don't need big motors. 1103 is perfect, even 1102 or a 1202, like I've shown before. Those GE PRC 1202s would be perfect on here. My phone is just going crazy. Oh my god. Sorry. And yeah, it's just meant to be super light. It's super small, and you don't want to be weighing it down with some 1105s or 1204s or something like that. I mean, it's just not meant for that. If you put those on here, you're going to break this thing in half. I would throw, I mean, I am building one actually, and what I got was those new T-Motor F1103s. I got the 11,000 kV, because I'm not sure if I want to do the Mini or the regular Twiglet. I was thinking of doing the Mini 11,000 kV with 2-inch props. I love those HQ 2020 by 4s. So I don't know. We'll see. I might do the 65 millimeter and do 2S. There we go. So I don't know, maybe they should do a little cutout there or something for the USB. But there's still going to be the big slot on the bottom for bottom mounted USB. I don't know, it seems like everybody's just kind of going to the side mount USBs for some reason. I don't know why it went from bottom to side. Bottom works just as good. And there's going to be plenty of room for a battery strap and a USB on the bottom if you go that route. But you can see here that with the side mount, it's kind of pushing up on the canopy there. You could yourself just cut a little chunk out if you wanted to, or just leave it how it is. I think it looks pretty cool. It's just so nice to be able to swap these out too. After the quad's all built up, you can just twist it, pull, throw in another size, a little smaller one maybe, stick it in, turn, good to go. Pretty awesome. So there you go, that's the Twiglet and the Twiglet Mini. They will be available in about a week or so on Phoenix 3D's website. Don't forget to check out also Racer X has a bunch of new shirts and sweatshirts and a bunch of swag. So make sure you check it out. Hopefully I covered everything. Thanks for watching.